Good morning and welcome to my hobby table once again. It's been a busy morning for me. Shot several videos already and I just got this in the mail and I was wondering who is in the mood for a mystery box video, because I certainly am. And this box comes to me from a fellow I'd never met before or known or heard from, or as far as I know, I don't even know if he's a subscriber to the channel. His name's Derek, and he had just contacted me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, I used to be in the hobby years ago. I've got this beautiful Ultra Sport 60, Great Plains Ultra Sport 60 engine with a 60 size engine on it. I've offered it to people at the field and nobody wants it because everybody flies electric at his field. So he's like, do you want the engine? And I was like, sure, I'll take the engine. I don't care what it is. I'll take the engine. So he's like, I'll send it to you. So he had some life things happening and it took a while. But then he sent me an email saying, hey, it's in the mail, and I threw in some other things too. And I'm like, well, a 60 size engine is a lot smaller than this box, and this box is rather hefty. So he's like, I just threw some other stuff in here. If you don't need it or want it, just give it away or throw it away. So let's open it up and see what other things this wonderful, generous Derek, who unfortunately is no longer in the hobby, donated to the channel. And holy crap, there's a bunch of stuff in here already. There is a bunch of stuff. It looks like a radio and all kinds of stuff. So let's just, here's a power panel. Look at this. Tower Hobbies Deluxe Power Panel. And for those of you that have never seen the back side of a power panel before, here's a nice big 10 watt power resistor. Trying to think of what the purpose of that is. I don't know if that's the power resistor for the glow plug thing. It's been a while since I did any circuit analysis. Look at this. This is a really old school Futaba FPR 127DF dual conversion 7-channel receiver, channel 52. And looks like some servos. So it looks like he gutted his airplane and gave me the guts, which is pretty cool because it looks like this is a Futaba Conquest FM radio. I wish that he would have been closer. I would have gone and got that Ultra Sport, because he sent some pictures of it to me and it looked really nice. Now, I don't know, obviously the batteries in this thing are probably no longer any good. So we've got a radio. What else do we have here? Wow, we got a fuel pump. Oh, looks like we've got a starter. So here's a fuel pump. The servos, at least 3 of the servos, probably from the fuselage. What is this? This is an Airtronics narrowband receiver. I'm not sure I'm familiar with what that is. Looks like a little 4-channel, some kind of, I'm not sure what purpose this particular item serves here. I don't have my glasses on, so it's a little hard for me. It just says dual conversion narrowband receiver, channel 17. I've never seen an Airtronics receiver that size before. And of course here we've got our glow clip for the power panel. So this is pretty awesome, and I don't think that the engine I'm getting is that. I'm pretty sure it's not. Here's another servo. It would be nice if it was, but that's not the engine that he sent me. Here's a starter. So yes, it would be wonderful if this was actually a YS FZ53 engine, but it is not. I'm 99% certain that that's not what this is. It'd be nice if it was, but it's not. Well, there is a whole bunch of other stuff in here, which is sweet. Look at this, Fox glow plugs. Oh, a Miracle Plug RC Long with an idle bar, RC Long without an idle bar. Another Miracle Plug, so that's sweet as hell. Oh my gosh, look at this. Another tachometer. That is cool as hell. Okay, so look here. Where was I? I was getting 3.6. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. Maybe if I point it. You look at an fluorescent light. That's how you calibrate or check the calibration. A fluorescent light should register 3,3600 RPM. That would indicate that one of my bulbs in the stand over there, or my light stand, is a fluorescent bulb. That's pretty interesting. So here's another plug. Wow, this is sweet as hell. Little prop balancer. Handheld prop balancer. I might be able to zoom in a little bit more here now. What else? Ooh, wow, look at this. Micro servos. High-tech HS81s. Those are cute. Those look brand new. Here is a Gropner Speed 400 6-volt electric motor. Might still be operational. Here's another glow plug. Another plug. That's a K&B plug of some sort. Okay, so here we're getting to the engine. So this was a Thunder Tiger engine, and that's the exhaust. This is a Thunder Tiger 61 or 65 GP engine. That was the only thing I was certain of that he sent here, and I am not seeing the high-speed needle unless it's in this bag, which it is. Okay, good. So there is a high-speed needle. So yeah, look at this. It's a Thunder Tiger GP65 engine, which is a bushed bearing engine. It's still got a plug in it. It's pretty tight. It probably hasn't been run in many years. But this would be just a matter of well, this thing looks like it's in great condition. Geez, if you can look at the side of the piston there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. It looks like it has very little runtime. So the carb is stuck, no big deal. So this is fantastic. I mean, look at this. I got a complete engine here. Did I get screws? Yes, there are screws for the exhaust here, along with the prop balancer and the high-speed needle. So, wow. So this is super sweet. Super sweet. And Derek, I want to thank you very much for your generosity for these items, because if I'm not going to use them, then I will certainly find a home for them. But if I were to send this engine to somebody, they'd probably really freak out and say, oh my god, I'm getting a YSFC 53 engine, but you're really not. So this is cool as hell. I mean, so now I got a whole bunch more Fox plugs, which I tend to like them, plus a new operational tachometer, which is, man, nowadays this is like gold. It's hard to find a quality tachometer, and I believe that this Tower Hobbies one is a pretty good one. I don't know that I've ever had one like this, but I'll definitely use it. Let's see. Open up the back of this thing. It's still got the original Hobbytown USA. $37. So I don't know how old these batteries are. These almost look like they might be somewhat upgraded because they have a price tag on them. Somewhere in here, I thought that this had a connector. It might be buried inside there. I might actually have to take the rear cover off to access that battery, but this is a 500 milliamp hour battery, NiCad. So 500 milliamp hour battery, that's probably pretty standard for that time period. They didn't really have super high capacity batteries back then. In fact, it's funny because it looks like the trainer switch is broken off on here. This is a 4-channel 52, so yeah, that receiver goes with it. Yeah, this brings back a lot of memories. Now, when I first got into the hobby, I had an Attack 4, and my next door neighbor who was getting into the hobby at the same time I was, he was the one that, he went and bought the Conquest FM, but it was a 6-channel. I bought an Attack 4 4-channel. So this really does bring back a lot of memories. But yeah, so that was a nice thing to do, Derek. So thank you very much for these items, and I'll probably go ahead and pop this engine apart, clean it up so it's all nice and smooth, and put it back together. And I've already got one of these in a box, so this could be another Christmas gift for some unsuspecting person. That's our mystery box video for today.